Okay, we are back. I ended up not streaming this, but it has been sitting here running for a good chunk of the day on the pause screen. I really wish there was a suspend run button. Unfortunately, there's not one that I know of, so we had to just leave it going. Thankfully, I did get some other stuff done. I actually even got some rendering done today. But let's go ahead and resume our run as... Oh, I'm trying to remember his name. Trogdor. We're going deeper. We're probably not going to get super far. We're going to try, though. Reach level 10 prestige. Yay. I got an achievement for that as well. I apparently had not done it with the... fire guy. There is another mage that I had gotten these prestige levels with. I got super far in with them, but this is not it. I don't even remember what strategy we were going for. For some reason, the position of my microphone is driving me bonkers today. It's like right in my way. Let's go with more Doom. Since we're attacking relatively quickly, we can always go with a little bit more Doom. This is back to the first zone, which is kind of intriguing. But with how fast we're attacking now with massive AoEs, getting Doom on a bunch of things is not a bad thing. So getting more AoEs going. Let's go ahead and start getting some of our crystal things down here as well. We could go for more multicast. That would apply more Doom. We could go for more burn. I think we're going to go for more cast frequency, though. We want to get a bunch of multicast and a lot of cast frequency going, just so we don't have to worry about too much other stuff. And yes, I do have it on manual aiming. It's fine. It's fine. Combustion is the one that we actually care about. Could also just get bigger meteors. Meteor provides a stun, if I remember correctly. Yeah, stun duration of 6 seconds. So if we increase the radius of that, it's going to be very nice. Combustion is our primary, though, if I remember correctly. Yeah, combustion and firewalk. So, you know what? I'm going to go with area of effect stun, just to make life easier on me. Apparently already summoning a void. Oh, it's the incarnation of fire right off the bat. Cute. I want more multicast. He is not going down very quick. That is not good. Let's go for more cast frequency. I probably need to start investing in survival skills because we will get one shot if I don't in the very near future. That's the one that ended my big run last time, was we actually got one shot by a bunch of stuff. Well, by a bunch of stuff. We got one shot in the middle of a run. I'm going to go with a higher cast frequency. There we go. And yeah, he is a pain in the ass, but we should be fine just going in circles. Because his attack patterns are not awful for us. Firebolt, I mean, I might turn off the skip activation skills and actually see if I can get a better thing than Firebolt, but the weakness thing is not bad. Because weakness, it increases damage received from negative effects by a bit. So that's actually not bad, but it's not going to be hitting too many enemies unless we get a massive increase in size. But let's go for... I'm going to go kind of defensive here. We're going to go ahead and get more block power. Relentless, expansive. Seems like a good one here, but Of course, we could also just make that bigger. It's a tough decision. I think expansive might be the best one here. Relentless is very tempting, but we have already almost doubled our cast speed. And we have multi-procs on them. We're never losing the yellow circle. We should be fine. But you can see that we are just chugging up through the enemies here. And as long as we have plenty of meteors coming, we don't have anything to worry about. And the meteors do have a decent range on them. I'm going to go... Let's go ahead and just make it a straight double. Double their cast speed. Just don't get touched. That's the entire goal. Why do we have, like... Did the symbol around us change at some point? I mean, multicast, sure. Oh, we've got charge up chest here. And unfortunately, we do have to keep moving because we don't have a lot of instantaneous damage. A regular multicast? Yeah. Almost guaranteed multicast there. I'll take it. We're summoning a boss in here as well. Lovely. Increases the multicast chance of all your type magical, which is all of them. So what is our multicast chance right now? 96 in general. But we're going to have this increased quite a bit as well. Dash count is still only one. Pickup range is massive. Let us go with... Yeah, we'll go with a multicast. Might as well get more burnination going. Hello. All fire ones are going to get a damage increase. I mean, yes, we're all fire, so might as well. Flame Wave is tempting, but this is the same boost, but to all of them. Which works for me. I think we might want to go ahead and take agility. We want to move a little bit faster. I don't want to move too fast. But at the same time, getting a little bit of a speed boost in there is nice. Damage increase for combustion, yes. Always welcome there. Okay, so we have something to grab over here. What's funny is we don't even get to see them. We just gather the resource off of them by just running in that general direction. I would love to see a healing crystal proc. Because we did take some damage in there from something. I just don't ever get to see it because, you know, we're just too busy making the floor as lava. Man, I love this game. I just really do. Let's go ahead and go with a bigger area modifier on that. Be it big. Eventually the entire screen will be yellow. We already have the next boss spawning. Damage increase on Firewalk or multicast. I don't think we're going to take another agile. We might actually take an agility down for damage up, but out of these, I think we go for the damage increase because we're going to kind of need it a little bit. And yes, we want to kill as many things while that's spawning as possible. Let's go ahead and get some more block power. Thank you for standing in the circle. And we got another multicast up. That is the one I'm talking about a damage modifier. For a slowdown, because we're moving pretty quick. I might end up just like zooting into something rather than out of it. Which would be kind of crappy. I'm hoping we get another treasure chest. That would be very welcome right now. But yeah, the goal is to become broken. We are working on it. And if we can get our block chance up to ridiculous levels, we don't have to worry about our zooting as much. But as you can see, things do not last long. They all get, like, lethal amounts of burn still. We're not going to see that forever, but... As far as these, I think block might be... I mean, indomitable might be better. Although spontaneous combustion is very tempting. Because currently our block is only 26% chance to block. Our armor power is reducing the damage by 18%. I think we'll go for block. I have a feeling we eventually get a penalty for it, but it's fine. We did I think we heal a little bit from certain encounters. Increases the damage modifier on the Firewalk skill. Seems like a good one. More max health does not seem bad. I think we go with Firewalk up since we are relying on that for a lot of our damage. It is our main damage skill, so. Hi, Chaos Bringer. I'm going to grab the damage modifier. We're going to just dodge everything. Grab you. 208. I think out of these, we take the area of effect for Meteor, so we stun more. Yes, we are doing more damage with the Firewalk, but that stun is vitally important. As you'll notice, a lot of enemies just get flattened, and they fall on the ground. Like, we can see them kind of chilling over there. I don't want to stand in one place too long. But you can see they fall on the ground before they die. That is thanks to our meteors. I think we did just get a healing crystal somewhere in there. Let's go for... Might be time to get cast frequency for this, just so we can up its damage, but I think block power for now. If we don't take damage, we don't die. The higher the block power, the more likely we are to just block something. And yeah, you can see, like, these guys fell down because a meteor fell in that general area. We need to go this way. Grab you. And yes, I am going for crystals. We're currently at 46,000 blues. So we're going to have a ton of upgrades after this. We're going to go for spontaneous combustion. Boost up our burn. Just so we continue getting the lethal amounts of burn on everybody. So if they get knocked down, it's just goodbye. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. And we are summoning the next guy. Where is he at? There he is. Incarnation of Ice. Probably resistant to fire if I had to take a wild guess. Fiery amplification. Damage of every burn you apply is increased by 390%. Or we can just make it bigger. I think we boost the burn damage. I'm afraid to ask how many millions of damage we are doing per second. Powerful strikes. Magnetic, so we level up more. We still don't have access to this portal. I don't know which one this one is. I know that we've gotten it before. It's a red portal. But I don't remember what it do. This just takes us to another random location, by the way. The Infinite does, that is. Just a steady stream of waves. We don't need higher frequency of cast on that. It does everything anyway. And yeah, I'm just intentionally wandering around to see if we can spawn more crystals and stuff like that. Like there's one in the top left over there that we'll be going for. Flame Wave, make her bigger. But yeah, you can see how fast they just add up that burn, and it doesn't go away. It's just, okay, now we have purple and yellow. We would like to get more Doom, just because it is kind of handy, but at the same time, it's not super necessary. We'd be zooting fast enough we don't have to worry about too much. Just don't want to zoot too much, because then I will not be able to control if I'm running into pain. Block power, always. I think block power is where we're headed next. Of course, if we can get more fire damage, yay. If not, it's fine. Okay, what's our first enemy? Combustion multicast? Yes. Incarnation of Fire again. They do like giving me that. And yeah, I am trying to keep an eye on what he's spawning, so I don't just run into it. Definitely Fateful Strikes. We are recording, right? Yes. I almost didn't remember if I had actually pressed the record button. I am going to have to adjust the audio for this, though, because it's a lot louder than I thought it would be. As far as, like, my actual in-ear audio, it's fine. But I am seeing it peek up into the reds over there on the other monitor. That's going to just be easier to fix in post. As far as this goes, we're going to go ahead and grab area of effect for that. More stun. Magnetic for more XP. And yes, it boosts our XP income as well. So it makes each of the crystals a little bit more valuable. Oh, that little guy right there did not seem to be taking much damage. That is one of the few enemies that has not just crumpled under this build so far. That has me slightly nervous for later. We do need to be proccing more things off of burn, but we haven't gotten anything for it. Damage modifier, sure. We took damage in there somewhere. I don't know from what. But at least we didn't just insta-die from it. Let's go for... I'm gonna start leaning into Meteor. Make it actually a damage source as well. So far, the MVPs are definitely the Giant Yellow Ring, the Fire Nova, and the Meteors. Come on, give me a healing crystal, game. Okay, so he is... Oh, he's way over there. Jesus. My guy, why are you so far away? Okay, so we did get a healing crystal there. I saw it pop up. I have very little chance of actually spotting everything that they do. So, damage reduction, yes, we're gonna need that. Fearful Strike out of these. Although crit chance up is not bad. I think we actually want to get more Doom. Because Doom is a classic first-person shooter, and we like applying it to enemies. As far as these go, none of these are particularly great. We don't have rerolls or banishes or anything, because we haven't unlocked it yet. We're trying to build up a bunch of resources so we can do that. I guess damage modifier on that, make it a little bit more useful. Because right now, our weakest ones are definitely still the Flame Wave and the Firebolt. Although I think at this point, I should probably just turn on auto aim. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that. Settings. Auto aim. That way it just hits whatever's closest, because aiming while we're just trying to dodge everything is just not going to be doing too much. That is frontal, which is Fire Slash and Firebolt multicast chance. I don't care about that as much. Think out of this, we're going to start building up crit chance whenever we don't have better options. Because crit chance gives us a nice bit of, not necessarily huge damage boost, but a chance at it, so we can start building that up soon enough. More Doom or more Meteor? We go more Doom here. Don't get caught on terrain, Alzorath. Burn. Since that is our main method of killing. Magnetic, always whenever we grab that. But yeah, the less enemies we can have alive on screen and moving, the better. Damage modifier. Oh, some of these are tempting. That's actually tempting as well. But I think damage increase for all fire types is the way to go. I don't know what the max level on skills is. We might find out today, because we have really been just focused in on being the true pyromancer for a bit now. As far... Oh, Flame Wave versus... Which one is better? Flame Wave is doing a lot more than Meteor. I think it might be more beneficial to go with that. We are full screen flame waving multiple times. That's what those flashes are. It's almost as big as the yellow circle. It's going out to about... it might actually be going further than the yellow circle. Wasn't looking super close to it until I put my mouse over there, and it might actually be going outside of it. Or at least the graphic is. I don't know about the actual damage area. Oh, wow. What was that? Cast frequency up. Let's go with damage modifier on firewall walk thingy. I don't know what shunted me back like that, but it hurt like a truck. We just took a crap ton of damage. And I don't know what hit me. We'll go ahead and grab Merciless for a little bit of crit damage because we are critting at about half. The nice bit of a damage boost on that is not a terrible thing. We're going to have to pick up some more life soon. Because we are hurt pretty bad, and we have a healing penalty due to our starting modifiers. Should I have gone for all the modifiers? If I would have known we would have get this lucky with our setup, possibly. Although I don't think we would have gotten this far with that. We are not killing some of these mini bosses very quickly. Oh, ignition point. Critical strikes now apply burn. Sure. I'll always take a little more burn. Go ahead and get this guy over here. Getting a decent amount of haste as well from our skills. I forget which one's providing it, but it's nice to have. Boosts our speed by 1%, I believe, per stack. Okay, who do we have? We're taking the Fateful Strikes. Let's go ahead and take... I'm going to take more max health, just so we can take a hit in case we completely bork this up. And they are casting stuff where I'm going, you bastard! Let's go for critical damage. Get rid of him. Okay, thank you. The heal. Oh, that was bad. We're very, very low on life. We can go further. I don't know what we've done as far as resources, though. Because these are all of our passives. These are the resources we've gathered. We've gotten copper, topaz, a bunch of prestige. We've gotten a lot of soulstones as well. Yeah, we're doing okay. One more floor. Actually, we can do it. We can go until we die. I do think we, if I remember correctly, we do actually get through. And, oh, we auto-heal on between them. I forgot about that. But, yeah, we do go through and get... I think we get all of our resources if we die. Do we not? They might have changed something and you don't do that anymore. Which would be a good reason to take an out. Let's get bigger. Enemies are not just going down. It makes me very nervous. This might be where we die. We're not playing enough other status effects as our main weakness right now. There are chain together things that you can get where it'll just, each one will chain into the next as far as status effects, but we're applying hundreds of burn per second. Let's go with magnetic, more XP, always welcome. Just trying to prioritize certain things so we can just go critical. There's probably an optimal strategy for the game out there with the wickification of everything and how there's like thousands of people vying for the best guide and working on improving stuff. gonna run into a situation where, unfortunately... Oh, geez, I'm caught in there. We're gonna run into a situation where, unfortunately, just randomly going through like I do on these and playing it like we normally would have back in the day is not going to result in you getting the most broken combo. And I keep going, I almost click on Discord like half the time I'm playing this. I'm going to minimize that so I can't even see it. That way I just accidentally open a program probably. We're going to go for cast frequency. I think he has some kind of regeneration on him as well, the plague guy. As you notice that, like, eats back away at our burn and all that other stuff. He doesn't eat away at the doom. He eats away at the burn. Took a little bit of damage there. Not terrible. Extra damage, yes. We need it right now. All of these are commons. No. I think we might be needing to get more Doom. We could lean into a Doom build, which is actually not a bad thing, because if I remember correctly, the way Doom works is if it reaches the purple bar while the Doom is there, they just die. So it's basically reducing their max life. Basically. We only took 2 hits against that boss, thankfully. Although I have a feeling that is a sign of things to come. Block power. We need to be taking less hits, so I need to just have a better chance of negating everything. I think some of these enemies are actually immune to being knocked down as well. And we are going to have to start using our dodge. No! Just because they're surviving. We'll dip into crit damage. Because we are not seeing the returns on burn that we were for a while there. Thankfully, our pickup radius is absolutely freaking massive right now. General damage modifier, sure. And here comes the next boss. We didn't even get a heal and all that. Let's go for powerful strike. So we're kind of on the back pedal now, unfortunately. Which sucks for me. Okay, so she's doing a straight shot that way. Trying to see where her radius for that is. Yeah, it's going to go around there. And you can see we are struggling on her. Just to apply damage. So this, yeah, this is almost definitely going to be our final wave until we get some unlocks done. Let's go with Fateful Strikes, get more purple on her. As long as if she goes into the little fire walk that we have going around, she actually takes damage. But until she does that, kinda screwed. She does not like moving into it. This is at least taking out the trash that is trying to follow us and harass us from the side. Block power. And no, I can't get in too close to her, otherwise she does that right there. Which does a ton of damage to me. Okay, so she is slowly getting whittled down. Multicast Meteor, get out of there. We took a little bit of damage, but I think we're okay. I think that was actually just rando enemies damaging me, not her. So there's another elite down. Bigger. Well, we don't have to get as close anymore. If we can outrange the bosses, I will laugh my ass off. You probably can. I'm not gonna pretend you can't, but that is something that's gonna happen so far into it that might as well not aim for that. There's a little bit of healing. Yay! A little bit of healing is always welcome. Now, if we can only just have more boss fights where we don't take damage, that would be great. Or bosses that do not take half an hour to chew down the life of. And no, I don't think I could have beaten the first boss with this. The one that we fought in the tutorial. Nah. Block power. I don't know what our block power is at. I need it to be more. I think it's one of those that has diminishing returns. I think we can escape right now. 40% chance to block attacks. It's not a 1-for-1. It is definitely diminishing. If we can get it up to a high enough amount that we don't have to worry about things, then I'll be happy, but... But as it stands, we are just constantly doing entire screen burn, multiple instances of it. We don't really have too much to worry about in that regard. We are going to be able to constantly do damage regardless. I think we go for more spontaneous combustion to boost our burn damage. Eternal Guardian, he's firing his laser. That's actually good for us. That means we can get a little bit close. Spontaneous combustion. Yeah, we wanted him firing his laser more often than not. Because I can't see his attacks on this ground. That was a good bit of damage on him. Because, unfortunately, my attacks are a lot of red as well. Out of these, critical chance. I think we want to get up to 100% critical chance, so we're always critting. And then we'll move on into... Don't get stuck on corners. Then we'll probably move in onto more damage again, or crit damage boosts. That guy's scary. There he goes. Yeah, whenever things start not going down, I worry. Multicast up or Fateful Strikes. I think out of these... I think we still want to keep dumping Doom. Unfortunately. Because I want to get that up next as far as offensive skills. We're doing... Our burn is effective, but there's only so far it can take us. So I need to be like hyper aware of what I'm investing in those. Damage modifier works. I could have gone Behemoth for more life. We are taking significant damage whenever we do take a hit, which I need to mitigate, but... So I think it's spawning, yeah, right there. We're running away from him. God, he's fast. Powerful strikes. And I need to dodge the tornadoes. That's going to be harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, I forgot about the tornadoes on this level. Let's go for... We're going to go for an agile, because we're starting to run into a situation where he's able to catch up to us. Come on, die, Chaos Bringer. Got him. Oh, we still have one more Lord in this? Jesus. Didn't even get a level off of that. That sucks. Yeah, I think this next boss is going to be the death of us. And we absolutely just need our fire trail doing everything, so we just have to kite everything. We'll take the multicast. It doesn't hurt. And it is legendary, so we're going to be just seeing the never-ending multicast, probably. In the not-too-distant future. And yes, I am just running in a circle intentionally, so that they will run into said circle. And get caught in our Wake of Fire. We're basically playing a Blaze Sorceress. That's fine. Get as many resources as we can. Let's go for... I'm going to go ahead and get Magnetic. Get myself a bit more in the way of XP per crystal. I do like that. I kind of wish we would get a larger trail. Like a girthier trail, if that makes sense. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but hey, I can hope, I can wish, I can dream. And I do believe, if I remember correctly, it can only spawn in areas that we've unlocked. So by beating the second area, we unlock the third area. But we can't get to the fourth area, I don't think yet, because we didn't start there. If I'm guessing how this works. Here comes the boss. Which one are you? I think you should be... What are you going to be? We need more damage. It's the Incarnation of Fire. That's... Yeah, that's bad. Can I actually beat him? Probably, as long as I don't get dumbs. Like running into a tornado. Amplification. God, all the tornadoes. I'm just trying to get as much doom on him as possible. We're gonna get hit by something in there. Close, get rid. There we go. Got him. Block power, yes. What is our current block chance? 44%. Cool. Do I dare try one more? Or do we go invest this? We'll try one more. We got time. I want to keep these at about an hour. But obviously, if we get a really good one... Reach level 20 prestige. Cool. Yeah, if we get a really good one, it's going to take longer than that. This one has already been going. Technically, I think for... As far as actual gameplay time, an hour and a half? Give or take? Which is a long time, but if you're building broken builds, you can get out anytime you want. Let us go with... Indomitable. We're already zippy, so I'm not wanting to get too much more zippy. Speed is one of those things in Survivor likes that, unfortunately... Oh, you end up getting eaten by. Because you're like, oh, I need to get away from everything. And then you get so fast that you just run into everything. Let's go for burn amplification. We've leaned into it. We need to keep it up at least with the enemies, I guess. But if you look, the enemies are not... Their bars are not filling very fast. And we just took damage from normal enemies because I'm an idiot. Where is he? There he is. Look, it's Chaosbringer again. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think we win this one. If you look at his life, we were actually shooting directly at him. There we go. Ta-da! Figured we'd get 100, we'd get shot in the head. Well, look at those level ups. Oh, 21. All these achievements in the bottom right. I think some of them are unlocks as well. Got level 220, but we got one shot by a boss. We do get to keep our stuff. Highest progression with current curse intensity, 609%. Nice. I've gotten higher, I believe, but it was on a different character. 250 elite enemies, cool. 500 elite enemies, okay. I think that's all of our achievements. Yes, back to menu. I think we unlocked some stuff. Now, oh, we still can't get... Oh, I still have to eliminate 50 Lords of the Void to unlock. This is the one that I've actually made progress on, so the achievements won't be double achievements for me. I forget what it's called, though. But it's the one I played the most whenever we were playing before. Spellblade. It seems interesting. It's arcane focused. Pyro is, of course, pyro focused. And we could probably craft those. Legionnaire. I haven't actually played with. Hunter we have... Okay, we've played with Barbarian. Now we've played with Pyromancer. I've played with this one. I don't remember what his name is. Played with this one. Haven't played with Legionnaire. So we've actually got some stuff in here that can get kind of weird. What the fuck was that? That was a noise. Anyway, we can actually craft stuff. We need to reach level 40 for that one. Sure, I will craft. That's 10,000 to do. No, we're doing skill trees. So, cast frequency, pick up range. We're gonna go ahead and grab that. Area modifier. Let's go ahead and just get one level in everything. Oh, allows you to banish a power-up, blocking from appearing again in a match. Nice. Increase the power of all your characters by 1. You know what? Let's do that one. So now we should have the ability to do runes. Can we actually put them in there? Reach prestige level 60 to get that. Do we actually unlock anything? These seem like they should be... Yeah, unlocked. But it seems like there's skill affinities that we actually have to do stuff to get it. 5 skills of the arcane that your character would not have access to otherwise in the school pool. Interesting. So these unlock additional things. Complete a match in less than 12 minutes with the Pyromancer to unlock that. So each of these have their own different requirements for them. That's interesting. You begin the game with the special weapon skill for your current weapon. Is that literally the only one we have? Progressing the skill tree specific to the Chaos Walker. These we already have. 500 Lords of the Void. Okay, so this is going to require forever to unlock all this stuff. unlock 8 characters. Almost can do that, oddly enough. And then we have ones for unlocking very specific enemies. We're probably not far from that one. We do have Surefoot. It takes 15% less damage from all sources, and you're also much more resistant to pushback. That'd be nice. None of the rest of these are unlocked. And we could just load a bunch of these 0 ones in if we want. Sadly, we don't have anything else unlocked. Skill tree specific to the following character. Cool. Let's go. Lock a power up in place, and this is the chance to get new skills, so we actually want to do this one. Three, 6, 8. Don't have enough to get that up to 10, but hey, we have 4 rerolls now. So we can kind of mess around with stuff. Let's go ahead and get our recovery there. Damage modifier, probably going to be pretty important for us. Dashes up. Sure, that gives us extra dashes so we can get out of trouble easier. There we go. That's not a terrible start. And our achievements. We've gotten 27 now. I have a feeling this is one of those where getting the first 200 or so is going to be easy, but getting those last ones, that's going to be a nightmare. Increases your movement speed and causes all other skills to apply dazed. Yeah, we can start getting those cross applications of skills. That's kind of nice. But are we going to hit prestige right away with any character? Probably not. I think our next run, we do have enough for that, so we could unlock you. So we could possibly do the Spellblade next time, go for an Arcane build. You're only 3 to unlock, so yeah, we'll take that. You cost 5 blues. We don't have that right now. We'll get it relatively quickly. But 10,000, we can get that in a single run. Level 50, prestige level 50 with a total of 5 characters. That's going to be a while. 50 Lords of the Void. I think we've only killed... How many Lords of the Void have we killed? Yeah, we're close. We've killed, what? 40? Give or take. So just 10 more and we've actually got them unlocked. So it looks like we've got a ways to go. We can get the guy who screeched at us as well. First tier is up to 6 enabled in the Frozen Wastelands to unlock that one. Tier 4, Tier 3. Okay. With all cursed tiers up to 3 enabled. The Dungeon of Despair in the Whispering Grove. Okay, so we just have to beat a run on that difficulty. And I doubt we're going to get the 8-minute one anytime soon. We need to get more upgrades for that. Okay, I'm liking this. Did we end up crafting the weapon for the Pyromancer? I don't think we did. No, we did not. We have all the stuff except for the money for it. But that does give us access to, I believe, yeah, it turns us in from a Pyromancer to a lightning guy. I'm going to miss that firewalk. That was super useful. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call that a stream because we've actually been going for 40 some odd minutes, which is good for a run on this. We will actually probably in the future, just as a clarification, anytime I run this, it's going to probably be a single character run, seeing how deep we can dive. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath.